You won't see my packer.
When's the last time you guys looked at beatboxers? Anytime recently?
No.
Ridiculous. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, like that people do?
Dude,
It's
the noises and
freaking
sounds that people
ridiculous.
can make with their mouths.
Oh, yeah.
And the multitude of noise at one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm not that.
No,
Yeah,
No.
definitely not.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Sorry.
Happy Thursday, May 30th.
That's for Jack.
Oh, man.
That is a good
Just
time.
Start drinking already. Man, we got a busy show tonight.
Lots of stuff
happening. Lots of stuff happened today. Need to get to some of that stuff.
Jack's got some Coke in front of him.
Just got some Coke in front of him. You know, it's always
That way.
interesting.
You got a mirror here or something?
He's going
Right.
to chug it later.
I've never had it that coarse before.
Oh, am I supposed to grind it more?
Definitely.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Nice
You-
fine.
Did a razor blade?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, man. All right. Quick shout out to our sponsor,
That took
Americano
all of
Ammunition
4
Coffee.
seconds.
Want to go off the rails?
Mhm.
It's really not that hard to do for us. Happens every time. Best coffee in Arizona. Get yourself some coffee on www.ameloncoffee.com. If you don't live here in Arizona,
Or even if you live far away, because it's kind of, yeah.
it's a little far away from a lot of people. If you're in Phoenix, it is.
Mhm.
Good shout out to our good friends at practechprep.com for all your survival needs.
Oh, yeah.
God only knows.
We need to go see them for some eggs.
Probably need it now more than ever. Right, Jack? You're still waiting, right?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's all freaking me out. It's all. Yeah.
Not any better after today, you know.
No. Let's do stuff. There's another guy. Hey, Eddie.
There's another guy. Mr. Eddie Press.
And the pretty lady that we don't remember her name.
Stay 48 plates. If you want to
I
get some
don't
body
remember
armor. What's that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember her name, but she pretty lady with the gun.
Look at my cup.
Hey, pretty lady with the gun.
Oh, is it too soon?
No, it's not too soon.
What did it say on your cup? Best wife
Best wife ever.
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 Very
You
cool.
are a really, really great wife. The best. Really terrific. Just fantastic.
She's the best wife.
Other
I've ever
wives,
had.
losers. Total
Losers.
disasters. Everyone agrees. You are the best.
Veggie.
Believe me.
Veggie.
It's always pretty good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right.
Pretty good stuff.
Now what?
All right. Lost track of what I was doing.
Squirrel. I don't know.
Squirrel.
Hey,
What's up, Arthur? Dad, Mom? Good to see you guys.
where's Andrea?
What's up to all you rumblers out there? Well, we've got more people on Rumble.
We got
tonight
some
than we do.
rumblers. They be rumbling.
Oh, that's cute. The Rumble people. It's holy moly, pal.
Very cool.
Is that all those people?
What?
They can talk to me.
Are
I
those
got
all
them.
people? Those are people on there? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't know. I can't tell what anything
the
is.
You don't
hell are
see
you
you don't see Rumble people on there.
I see Rumble people everywhere. Because whatever. Anyway.
Well, guys, we've lost it.
All right,
so,
so
you know,
me-
it's going to be an interesting show.
Let's do some memes of the week.
Oh, yeah.
You like some of the memes tonight.
Mask no longer required. Unless you have a face like Nancy Pelosi. In that case, keep it on.
Oh,
Good truth.
so I haven't seen masks in a very long time, right?
Right.
So I was somewhere yesterday. I'm not going to say where
We weren't going to ask.
because it was actually for work. So I was somewhere yesterday and this lady had a mask on. She had it stuck around her chin. And, you know, we did whatever and I did what I had to do. And then as I went to leave, I said goodbye. And I said, you do know that thing around your chin, I mean, it doesn't help with those bags under there. She
That's not
looks at
very
me.
nice.
It's my mask. And I was like, well, if it ain't around your pie hole, it ain't doing you no good.
Did you really say that?
She thought it. You didn't actually say it. It's a
I,
straight-
I bet she
you really?
did. I bet she did.
What a bitch. I would just be like, shut up. I'm sorry.
Fucking take it off.
I guess.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Whatever
You
they
look
want.
dumb.
Holy Lord. 27,000 self-storage.
Right? No, I thought I saw this a couple days ago. I thought it was
Re-electing
funny.
Biden is like the Titanic backing up to hit the iceberg again.
It's a good analogy, right?
Oh, what about the boat hitting the bridge again?
Oh, there's another one?
No, the boat that hit the bridge.
Oh.
He backs up and he hits it again.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Well, really?
You know how small the Titanic is compared to our
The ships today? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
It really is.
Crazy.
I didn't realize that. I always thought Titanic was still kind of the standard. And I went, oh, shit, that's
Really?
not even
Like the size of a yacht nowadays? Yeah.
He's minuscule.
Oh, God.
This is Bob.
Bob pretends for a living. Sometimes Bob pretends to be tough and edgy, but Bob isn't tough and edgy. Bob's just another butthurt snowflake.
Wah.
Don't be like Bob. It's so upsetting because I as an actor, of course, I like him.
I know, he's
It's like,
hilarious.
shut up. This is I've put him in that Bono class of like, hey, Just dance, monkey. Like,
Just
shut
do
up.
your job. Yeah. What are you even?
I don't care about. We don't want to hear your opinions, but don't tell people what to think.
Oh, we're talking about that tonight.
Yeah. You don't get to like do your job.
Yeah.
Lindsay like this. The only difference between a hooker and a Democrat is when you run out of money, the hooker will stop screwing you.
That's not always true.
No, I don't know.
Depends
Oh,
on
wait.
how loyal you are.
Hooker, not a whore. Sorry, I always get this confused. They're different.
Speaking of the hooker of the week, should we do hooker of the week right away? Should
Do
we,
it.
Should we get it out of the way?
If you got a hooker to do, let's do it.
We got hooker of the
Do
week.
the hooker.
Cue the music.
Dun-dun-dun.
All right, this
Play
week's
it again.
hooker.
Play it again for
Oh,
Jack. He wasn't
Jack didn't
watching.
see
Was there a butt shot?
There's a whole
Damn it.
like video,
Oh,
Jack.
do it again.
Where did you film that?
We're legit.
Where'd you film that?
I
At?
was on the corner.
Nice.
It's
That was Tuesday night.
downtown Phoenix.
Got yourself a 2-piece right there with the biscuit. Too.
Oh goodness.
So our hooker of the week is none other than Crybaby himself,
I don't even know what
Stormy De
happened.
Niro.
Oh my! Who made that picture?
I don't know.
That's
It's pretty
very
funny
nice.
though.
That's it's so sad.
What's that?
It's not too far. It's really not. Would you? How shocked could you be if he just showed up like that?
I wouldn't be.
Not at all.
Slap a
Quite
set of
honestly.
tits on him, put a wig on him. He's like, hey,
Hey.
All right, so he,
I'm a trans man now.
so Lindsay never got to watch
I didn't even know what happened.
the speech or anything like that. So he decided to set up across the street from the courthouse, is my understanding, right? Where
Yeah,
Trump was being tried.
yeah.
And just went off on a
Just talk a bunch of shit
20-minute
like he
rant
does.
of hate speech, I guess. It would
I
be.
don't even understand what his issue is. Like, did they have a fight? Did he fuck his girlfriend? What happened?
Like, does he owe him money?
What
Like,
happened, Bob?
He took his Coke and didn't pay him. I don't like what happened.
So I did obviously I didn't catch the whole speech. I didn't record the whole speech only because it was long, so we don't have the time to go through it all. But I took a couple of excerpts on it that I thought were kind of interesting. What was the first one?
Crime has fallen under Biden.
crime in New York has fallen under Biden, but was up high under Trump. Did you know that? So here he is.
Okay.
It's no surprise that the murder rate and other violent crimes peaked under Trump and are falling under Biden. And now he's promising to use our own military to attack U.S. citizens. That's the tyrant.
What is he talking about?
Right. That's what I was wondering.
He's promising to use the U.S. military to attack our own citizens. The most you could say is he's promising to use the military to attack illegal aliens.
Hmm.
But maybe Bob thinks those are his citizens.
Those
So
are
let me
his people.
see. So obviously you can't read this because it's so tiny, but throughout the years up to 2019, if you were to really look and dive into this, the crime rate has steadily dropped in New York.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
look at all these different categories, so it happened during Trump. So for him to say it was up higher during Trump, he's
Yeah,
full of shit.
vehicle theft.
What was up higher than it is now?
Well,
Vehicle theft in
'Cause it's continued to
2010.
go down.
right?
But that's
Yeah.
all because of the abortions, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Freakonomics?
No.
There's a Freakonomics stat that talks about this, that the huge drop
I
off,
read it years ago.
the huge drop off in crime rate corresponds with approximately 18 years after Roe versus Wade.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So that the
That's
theory is
interesting.
that being able to get rid of unwanted children by having abortions,
dropped crime.
yeah, you get less crime. And like that's not I believe it. I'd believe it.
So
But who cares shit?
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So here's another part of his speech. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'll just play it and see. I love to see Jack's reaction to these. I like your reaction because you didn't get to see this.
Yeah, I
either,
haven't
but-
heard anything
So
about it.
here's another clip from his wonderful speech.
I don't mean to scare you. No, wait, maybe I do mean to scare you. If Trump returns to the White House, you can kiss these freedoms goodbye that we all take for granted. And elections, forget about it. That's over. That's done. If he gets in, I can tell you right now, he will never leave. He will never leave. You know that. He will never leave. What does that mean? Is that the country we want to live in? Do we want him running this country and saying, I'm not leaving, I'm dictator for life?
The best
fucking planet these guys come
He's just
from.
making shit up as he goes along. Like he has this written down. Somebody write it down for him.
I don't know where that comes from.
I don't either.
Because multiple people are like that. Oh, he's never going to leave. Oh, like last time he left.
Right.
He didn't want to because he knew there was some bullshit.
He knew it was faked and rigged, but like he still left.
There was no, the court
And you
thought
guys
that it wouldn't
still
happen.
sued him and drug him through the ringer and everything else, even when he's not president.
Yeah. I agree, Dad, 100%. I again, like Jack, I like him. I've always liked him as an actor. I know my dad doesn't like him as an actor.
Don't
But
be like
I've always
Bob.
liked him as an actor.
Dead gay son of a bitch.
But it's one of these things where shut the fuck
Shut
up
up.
when
Like,
it comes
why
to
are you? Why does it even
politics.
like you are nothing? Shut up and see how many freaking microphones and everything there are there. Like people actually give a shit.
It blows my mind because it's just like, what? Oh, this is a guy. He's an actor. So clearly his
Knows
point of view
everything.
is more valid than anybody else's.
Anybody else is right.
Because why?
You take away his acting skills, he's a nobody. He's a nobody.
I just
He
don't
has
understand
no
what
skills.
what his motivation is. Like, this is what kills me about the guys that are on this level of like rallying so hard against one side or the other, whether they're Republican or Democrat.
Yeah.
The guys who are just pushing so damn hard and digging in, it's like, what are you getting out of this?
Yeah.
And just saying,
Just don't fucking vote for the guy.
Right.
You don't want to vote for him, fine.
And if
tell
your friends ask you, then
Tell your
say
friends.
you don't like him.
But out here just with a bullhorn screaming absolute horseshit and bullshit. He'll never leave. Oh, he's going to ruin everything. What? What are you
Dictator
fucking
for
talking about?
life.
well, here, I'm going to keep going because
Please.
clearly firing you up. So I like this.
Please.
Here's another clip.
Somehow, he even got self-styled patriots to support a man who called for terminating the Constitution, and on January 6th, rallied an angry mob to threaten democracy, leaving death and destruction in its wake. That's why I needed to be involved and wanted to be involved in the new Biden-Harris ad, because it shows the violence of Trump and reminds us that he'll use violence against anyone who stands in the way of his megalomania and greed.
I love that. Megalomania.
He
Fuck
goes
yeah, it's a
violence.
shirt, baby.
Not like I use it for entertainment value. Violence is for entertainment, family,
But
home
like-
entertainment, not for shit getting
He
done.
invoked violence. He never once said to be violent.
They never have examples of what he did.
They're
No.
so stupid.
I'm going to get to that, Arthur, in a minute. I love that.
Yeah,
comment
did
right
you
there.
like that?
That's
Fucking
great.
big old dude.
There's more to those guys.
You want to see
probably
my
don't-
pecker?
You probably don't know who they are. So Trump's violent, right? And he called for violence on January 6th, right?
Mhm.
Isn't that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep, we did.
I have a video.
Oh,
that-
except for when he said, don't be violent.
I have a video
Pretty
that
sure he
says
said
otherwise.
peaceful, yeah.
Yeah.
So here
Well,
you go.
That doesn't mean it.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
And on January 6th, rallied an angry mob to threaten democracy, leaving death and destruction in its wake.
To peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. Today we will see whether Republicans stand strong for integrity of our elections, but whether or not they stand strong for our country.
Yep, that was code.
That was code. That was for kill them all.
That was
Death
code,
and
right?
destruction.
For bust out windows, break into the Capitol, and beat the shit out of people, right?
And then they guided them through there and walked them. It was
This
great.
video of the provocateur guy taking the window out. You see that when the camera's on? He's like, ooh. Just cracks me up.
There's so much new video that's coming
That's
out.
just
man.
hilarious.
It's
Guys
just-
are like peeling it out. It's like, well, don't
He's
film
up.
me. Don't film me.
Uh,
So stupid.
Andrea likes your haircut.
Thank you. I chopped it all off. It's really short.
All right, so here's the last one. This one was great
Death and destruction.
because somebody actually heckled him.
Shut
Well,
the fuck up, you piece
Where
of
did
shit.
so he
Well-
did this in New York?
Yeah, so
you're going by best.
so it's what he did. He called him out on something. But
Lucy.
the best part, the best part was when the car sirens started going off. It went on for like 10 minutes while he's trying to speak, which was fucking great.
I'd have just kept my car siren going off, keep kicking the tire.
And then at the beginning of the speech, I don't know if you heard it, but like the first 10 minutes, all you hear is "fuck Joe Biden" in the background. Everybody's screaming "fuck
Oh,
Joe
that's
Biden."
awesome.
It was great. But yeah, this was just the part where he calls out the guys behind him.
lied under oath.
They lied under oath. Who lied under oath? What are you telling me?
Those two traitors behind you.
Excuse me?
Those two traitors behind you.
They lied under oath?
That's right.
What are you saying?
They're traitors.
They're traitors. You got I don't know. I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you. They stood there. They didn't have to. And there were other ones in there who probably were in with them a little bit too, and they found a way to get around. Not these guys. They stood there and fought for us, for you. For you.
Well, they weren't fighting for me.
No, they fought for you, buddy. You're able to stand right here now. They are the true heroes. I'm honored to be with these two heroes today from...
So they were Capitol Police.
Okay.
And they lied under oath,
Yeah.
apparently.
They walked them through the White House.
Yeah.
Fuckers, dumbass. I love how the guys just stand there. They're like,
we're heroes.
this guy just
We're heroes.
called us out.
So that's your
Show us picture again. Hooker under the, yeah. Crybaby. Wah, wah.
Yuck.
all right.
I mean, if Stormy's actually going to come out like that, she needs to do her eyebrows because that's bad.
Yeah, I stand by my argument that these actors, athletes,
Stay in your
musicians,
Just stay in your
shut the
lane.
fuck up.
Do
and
your
what you
thing.
do.
Dance
Exactly.
monkey. Yeah.
Dance monkey.
Pound it, brother.
Dance monkey. That funky monkey.
Oh my god. I don't understand what is going on with some of these people. But anyway,
So
are
it's
we going to
almost
segue that into what actually happened at this fucking trial?
yeah. So it's almost as sad as what happened in the trial, right? I mean, so they found him guilty on all 34 counts,
Right.
right? How the fuck?
Well, how the fuck is the judge had instructed the jurors that they didn't all have to agree on the crime that he committed? They just, four of you can agree on one, but four of you, something different's fine. As long as you all think that one of the things he did was a crime. Now, and it's funny because they still have never actually laid out what crime he's
Right.
being charged with.
Mm-mm.
The whole thing is an absolute is a fucking shit show, and I just keep rubbing my temples, going like, how is this even happening? This is the kind of like
I thought that's what all these laws were for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like anybody who's been screwed over or had issues with legal systems, this is the nightmare that we're talking about. Like why I'm scared
This
of cops,
is
why
the
you're scared of
above
when,
and beyond
this
and
is
ridiculousness.
when it goes wrong and it's a problem.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about because this can happen on all levels of the justice system. We're seeing it at the top level where
And that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Right. That's the scary. You go look back in history.
this is happening in front of everybody.
Right.
There's
On
not a
TV,
person that has a
nobody's-
brain that watches this and goes, "Oh, that all seems
That seems right.
Right.
That happened when? Oh, 2016. Clearly, we should be prosecuting him now. Is there a statute of limitations? Yeah, we're way past that.
Yeah, we're way
Oh,
past.
well, who fucking cares? Let's do it
Totally
anyway.
good. We don't like
Why
him,
are we
so
doing it?
should
Because
do
it's important that we make sure that this guy's held accountable for the crimes that he committed. Oh, does that have anything to do with the election? Well, no.
No, but it actually
Well, yeah,
has to
it
do with
actually does.
timing.
It's about the election.
Yeah.
We're trying to fuck him out of the election.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find any other way to fuck him out of the election. So we're gonna possibly elect him from jail or prison if we have
And
to.
we realized that every time we kept him in court and didn't let him campaign and talk to people, that his people actually liked him more.
Anybody who
So that
anybody who
backfired.
dislikes him goes, yeah, cool. They don't care.
But they don't realize
They don't even care.
the damage that's happening
But
by
they don't-
letting this
they don't
happen.
care.
No, of course they don't.
They
Of
don't
course
care. But they're the same assholes who don't understand that every time that they go out and they do their thing, they're just weakening.
Everything.
There's t-shirts that were on sale that said, if you're going to burn the flag, wrap yourself in it first.
I like that.
I love that one.
I like
I almost
that.
bought you one.
I would wear it.
I know
You
you
would
would.
wear it.
I know you would.
Proudly.
But it's just, I don't know what has to happen. It's so beyond fundamental and terrifying, and it's scary. And it's like, I don't care if you like Donald Trump or not. Like I have family members that don't like him. You don't have to like him. You have to understand what's happening though.
Right.
What's happening is like real dissolving of the things that make our country great, that make our country free.
Mhm.
Freedom's being just completely washed to the side. And because people don't like this guy,
They're complacent with it.
they're making up crimes.
Right.
There's no crimes here. There's nothing that was done that was, the whole process and the judge. How is the judge even the fucking judge?
Right.
Is it really? There's no mechanism to remove a judge. I feel
didn't
like there
they,
has to be.
Scan everybody
They're
and talk
supposed
to
to
everybody.
take themselves out.
Right. He should have.
He should have, but he didn't. So there should be a mechanism where people go, well, wait, he's fucking directly tied to people that are adversarial with Trump.
Yep. That's
clearly a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. 100%.
Then let's go and take a look at how he's running this thing. He puts a gag order on him, and then he gives the jury special instructions on how to come up with a verdict. That's absolute bullshit. Completely ignores statute of limitations. There's so much stuff going on here that's just so blatantly ridiculous, and nobody cares.
Well, even witnesses came out and said Trump had no knowledge of what was going on.
It doesn't even.
I know what you're saying. It doesn't matter because there's no crime.
The fundamental fact is, and it's one of these crimes that is, well, technically it's a crime. Oh, why? Because it was politically motivated. What the 100%. Fuck does that even mean? Politically motivated.
Well, how was his stuff politically motivated from way back then?
That's the thing. It was way back then. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
But the fact, so he paid the guy back for making these things because it's politically motivated. It was politically encouraged because they said, hey, since you're running for office, we should maybe shut this bitch up. Oh, we have an NDA. Oh,
cool.
Well, so what's hush money for?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, if the law was broken, I think she broke a contract. Law.
You think a little bit?
Yeah.
I think she did. He's allowed to be a piece of shit. He's allowed to fuck people.
That's cool.
And
as long as his wife don't give a shit, who cares?
As long as he's paying her to shut up. If you didn't pay her for the sex, that's still legal too.
Yeah, that's true.
You can pay a bitch to shut up. You just can't pay her for the sex.
But it's insane comparatively when you think about Hunter, when you think about Hillary, when you think about all the shit that they've been able to prove.
But Hunter, those girls were real hookers. That's different.
Like that's a real
I'm
hooker.
not even talking about, I'm talking about the money.
I know, and most of the people that Joe fucked were family. So,
well, and then what about Biden's daughters?
All that stuff, all that stuff is
we're not concerned about that.
It's something
because Trump's in.
It's something,
court.
But it stands completely alone. I don't care about any of it. All I'm looking at is on its face and standalone, true, real, end of the world kind of tragedy bullshit. Like Trump being convicted of these things is insane.
Oh, it's insane.
And it's a miscarriage of justice. It's watching the fabric that holds our society together really being torn apart. By who directly, I don't know. But I can't believe that there's not more people rallying against it, or why is there no mechanism for getting like this judge out of there?
Yeah.
Like this is clearly a mistrial.
Well, it still has to go to the appeals court, right? And then it's got to go to the Supreme Court.
Which again, this is the whole point.
So
the whole point was to tie him up during election season.
That's exactly what it was.
He can't campaign. He can't do the stuff he needs to do because they know that if they can at least stop him from campaigning, it can be plausible when he loses.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to cheat anyway.
Oh,
they have to.
Right.
They can't let it be a straight vote. If they did, he'd win. But in that vein, they have to have some plausible deniability of like why.
Oh well, he didn't get to campaign. That's why he lost.
Yep. If he hadn't committed those crimes that he got acquitted of, then
he could have actually run.
But he couldn't.
Yeah.
So.
Did you hear that as soon as the verdict was read, he had a like a fundraising site or something for Trump? They crashed the site because so many people went to it.
Yeah. And then Biden took a nap.
Yeah. But Biden's a more popular president.
Absolutely.
They didn't have enough Adderall to make a speech like he was going to do. An asshole. Oh my God. I don't hate Biden. I hate.
He doesn't need to be there. He is an old man. Let him eat.
They're both old men.
Let him eat.
Yeah, but
cognitively and competently, they're nowhere near the same. Biden needs to be eating grilled cheese and tomato soup, like I've said for the last forever.
From a motivational standpoint, I think Biden has much less business being there. It's an ego thing for him. It always has been, and which is so funny because Donald Trump is driven by ego as well. But
his motivation is to help America.
But his purpose is to help America, but it's still ego driven. That's what's funny about it. They're both. You have to be a really alpha ego driven. I'm
going to be the president.
Narcissistic megalomaniac to want to be the president of the United States.
Want to see my
It's a shit job that is half.
You just get crapped on all day long.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those deals that you have to really like you some you, and Trump likes him some him,
and that's cool.
Biden likes him some him.
Biden has no idea. I truly, honestly do not think that he has any clue what's even going on.
He's probably not in there like you.
He is told where to go and what to do. When it started,
historically, him as a person, He
Oh,
was
yes.
definitely an ego-driven asshole.
Well, and when it started, yes, I absolutely believe so. But he has no clue what's going on now. Am I running for president? Oh, am I winning? Oh,
It's funny because he's one of those cops that, like, you call him a dickhead, and he just loses his shit, and slams him into the concrete. Who you calling a dickhead? Just kicking people's ass, stuff, overreacting.
He's
to
not
words.
violent.
Oh yeah, I bet he was. I bet he is.
But he is.
I feel like he probably slapped a kid around once in a while.
Mhm.
You think?
How's that again?
Should we do some coke?
Yeah, let's do some
Let's
coke.
do some coke.
You ready for Coke? No.
Shout out to Russell on that one.
You should never do that before a show. That's just
Do you
wrong.
mean your beak? Want to see my burger?
Yeah.
little inside thing?
Well, the funny thing is, my buddy Russell. I hope Russell's watching it because he'd be the only person who gets it because he's the one who sent me that thing first thing in the morning.
Coca-Cola history has been well documented. The drink was invented in 1885 by John Pemberton, a pharmacist from Atlanta, Georgia, who made the original formula in his backyard.
This stuff's great.
Pemberton's recipe contained cocaine in the form of an extract of the coca leaf, which inspired the coca part of the beverage's name. The coca comes from the cola nut, which contains caffeine and other stimulants. Another stimulant.
And it did talk about. It went on to say that-
Originally made for cough syrup, right?
Yeah,
Or
I
for
believe- I believe so.
His poor wife Sarah.
A
He's
cough
like,
syrup. Sarah.
Was it for indigestion?
I'm in a drink. Check this out. I'm in a drink.
Oh my god! It's so good! It's so good!
It was for stomach problems. It wasn't it for stomach problems?
Stomach problems, and then it turned
It's
into
for-
cough syrup, and then it like changed two or three
Cauterizing
times.
wounds and stuff like that. They
It's
use
totally
it.
fine. Take an
Peel-
acid on
peel pain
batteries.
off your
Stop.
car, yeah.
Well, no, stop. It stops nosebleeds and stuff like that.
Does it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Medical grade stuff.
This Coke or old Coke?
Medical grade
Oh yeah.
cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Here's what I'm talking about.
So I don't know how we got on this topic last week, but
Thanks, Jack. I think it was your fault.
It was not my
Jack
fault.
wasn't here.
You guys did
Oh
it.
shit! It was us.
You guys
It was
did it,
us.
and you said, "Let's give it to Jack. He'll
Jack
he's
will
an idiot.
love it.
He'll
I
love
don't
it."
know how we ended up here.
You ended up here because you guys decided that a taste test would be fun with me since I drink so much soda.
Yeah, you're not even give you 3
Okay.
sodas and just
So what are we doing? We're comparing.
I low key watch your shit.
Mexican Coke
Mexican Coke with a
Bottled
regular
Coke.
Coke, Coca-Cola.
and canned Coke.
Oh my god!
Because the theory is that everything tastes better in a bottle, right?
I didn't know that was a theory.
Sure.
What is that way with beer?
Pretty
Well,
sure
actually,
it's a-
beer's opposite. Beer's
Beer's,
canned.
beer's better in a can
Beer's
because there's
better
no
in a can.
sun.
What?
Right.
Well, that's what the dark glass is for. It's too hard. The
But-
sun.
But it doesn't keep
ruining.
it out 100%.
No, it does not.
Oh, Arthur started it. He said Mexican Coke tastes better. I don't know how we started talking about soda. Very bottom.
Oh, okay.
It gives me a headache. It's too sweet.
He said
Mexican sweet.
Coke.
But we're gonna find out.
Coke tastes better when you
It tastes better with tacos. Everything tastes better.
Why the dog and the Nero film? No, I don't know.
I've heard,
I don't know.
I've heard of that movie. I don't know if
I've heard of it too. I think it was
I don't know. My cat's
Stomach aches.
Yeah.
Okay.
stomach aches. Yeah, I think it was stomach aches.
Mama, you.
Okay, we ready?
All right. So we're gonna do a taste test to see.
I need all his cups.
Here they
you need all
are.
your glasses.
You want my glasses?
So Lindsay's gonna fill them up randomly.
I have to remember how I filled them up.
label them.
Just write it on the sticker.
Let me just write it on the front of the can.
So-
So just lift it up. It's gonna be sweet. Which
So, so we did this before with a beer challenge,
oh yes, yes.
the Oktoberfest.
So you guys could test your
Test your
palate.
I need
the
all
pumpkin, the pumpkin
How
palate.
sensitive your palate is to the pumpkin.
It's great.
I love the pumpkins. Don't love the pumpkins. Pumpkin Coke would be.
It's always fun to do the
disgusting.
blind taste test.
Ah,
It's cool to see.
jeez. And especially because I'm mostly blind.
There you go. That works.
Crazy. My vision.
Thank God you're not relying on your eyes on this one.
I know it'd be wild, but look at this one. I can't tell the difference.
So just for fun, we decided to. Jack's got it right there. Pour out
This,
the amount of
ladies and
sugar
gentlemen,
that is in one can
the amount of
of
sugar
Coca-Cola. So
In-
that's a double shot.
in America.
In America, oh, no, it's actually Mexicans the same.
What the hell?
Yeah, they both have 39,
Bullshit.
39 grams of sugar in both.
This goes against everything I was taught as a child.
What were you told?
I was told, well, I'm not just a child. Yeah, I was a child. That American products, compared to globally shipped products, have more sugar in general. I know it's true for ketchup because ketchup in other countries tastes completely
Sweeter?
different. No, It's more like tomato paste.
Oh, really?
Our ketchup in America is incredibly sweet compared to other
When
countries.
you look at other countries,
Yeah.
it's insane.
No, Australia is the only place
How
that I ever
different
had
it
that.
is.
I ever had that experience firsthand where I got to try our products on their version.
Versus theirs.
Yeah. And
interesting.
there was a definite difference. I don't recall the soda thing because we got hung up on Dr. Pepper too much with these people trying to explain to them what Dr. Pepper was. It's kind of prune based and it says a bunch of flavors in it like prunes. Why would you make prunes? I don't know. You fuckers eat Vegemite. Shut up.
What is Vegemite? I've heard of
It's a yeast extract.
Is it really? So it's like a tofu almost?
No,
or-
it tastes
no?
like yeast. You know
Really?
that sour tang that yeast has?
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like. It's awful. Now, here's the thing. They eat it as sort of a health supplement. That's why they do it. It's a cultural thing.
Like a hummus almost? I mean, do
No,
they do
it's
it in
not.
the paste?
It's not.
No?
It's much less consumed. They put a tiny bit on a piece of toast, and it's because it's got some health benefits where they believe it does culturally. This is what's funny. One of the kids in our group put it on like peanut butter. You spread it on a piece of toast like it was peanut butter, and holy shit,
Put what on peanut butter?
Vegemite.
Oh, I've heard of it.
So he puts it on like peanut butter. It's a 1/4 inch thick pad of the shit on top of the bread. You take a bite of it. And I mean, you've seen somebody retch like that full on.
Yeah.
It was instant and it lasted 10 minutes. It was hilarious. Just dry even like crazy because it was nasty. And the family that we were staying with was laughing their ass off too because they, you got to let them do it. They're like, oh, that's way too much. But you know what? Enjoy yourself, buddy. Have a fun time at the carnival. You're going to be puking for a week.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Is it cultural foods are always weird, like poi, gefilte fish. There's a lot of stuff that's like sauerkraut. I think that was another one. Some really nasty foods that people eat just because it's like a cultural haggis. Blech.
Yeah.
Right?
I love sauerkraut though.
You're allowed.
Yeah, I love sauerkraut.
Why? You just like vinegar?
I like the taste. Yeah, I
like that sour?
I like that vinegary taste. Yeah,
You
the
might
sour
enjoy
taste.
Vegemite.
Yeah, maybe.
Got a little you gross.
I think you meant to say ketchup. Like ketchup. All right, so we got 2 so far. Here's the third.
I didn't pick on your ketchup. Did I pick on their ketchup? Whose ketchup did I pick on? Who was that?
You said it was like tomato paste over there, right?
Yeah. I wasn't picking on our ketchup. I like our ketchup. I like peanut butter with hydrogenated oil in it too.
There you go.
Even though I wasn't allowed to have it as a child. And the gutter shit with the oil separating on top of it.
So it's interesting that the third one still has a lot of the carbonation, but that's because it was just poured. So I'm curious if that's
Mine are all bubbling still, very much bubbling. Bubbly, bubbly,
Bubbly,
bubbly.
bubbly.
Bubbly, bubbly, boo. Michael Bubbly, bubbly, boo.
Oh my!
Did you mark those? What order? You
It's
put them
so
in?
yummy.
You know what it is?
I remember.
Okay.
How we try? We're going to do this in sort of an organized fashion or unorganized fashion.
Remember now. It doesn't mean I'll remember
What
later.
do we have here?
We'll do it in an organized fashion, shall we?
You've only got 2 of those open.
I know because I had 3 of these because I didn't think I was gonna have enough.
Got it.
I should pull the fast one on this.
What
thing.
number are we doing first? Does it matter? Can we do whichever one?
Whichever one you want, and
I'm
then
doing
you
it
have,
in numerical
you have
out
to
of order.
tell me what is what.
I gotta tell you shit.
You're doing number 2 first?
I'm doing number 2.
All right.
Do
Well, do number 2 first.
Do number 2 first.
Now, Jack knows his Coca-Cola.
Tastes like Coke. He's smelling it.
Yeah.
They're all similar in color, aren't they? Like not one's not lighter than any
Mm-mm.
other.
Little brown syrup. You can't see through one more than the other.
Okay. Tastes like Coke.
Those ones do taste different though.
All right. What are we doing next? 1?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's do 1. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, I already did all 3 of them.
Identical.
I'd say 1 definitely came from a bottle.
It's got that dirt taste to it.
How do you know that?
Because I can tell the difference.
But if you don't know which one came from a can, how do you know if it came from a bottle?
Because I can taste the difference of one with the bottle versus the can. All right, so number 3.
Okay. That one come from a bottle or can.
Oh my god. That one came from Mexico.
Which one was that?
Number 3. Because it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Hold on. I think I have them.
Okay. I want you to put them in order of what you think this is.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shit.
Match it up with this. Tell me which one you think is what. So when you think you have this one, when you think you have this one, and you think you have that
Yeah,
one.
you need to mix them up. That's the Mexican Coke on this far side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm leaving them in. I think it's that order, right? You too? I think it's that order too.
Bullshit. How
You-
old?
you say that's
how
the-
old are those little?
They're all
cans?
brand new.
Those little ones.
They're like 4 months
1992.
old.
No,
they're from
not that
Christmas.
old. We bought them at Christmas.
So it was like January.
What? Let me see it. Let me see. There's no.
Yeah, because we always buy them. You can only ever find them over like the holidays, so we get them over Christmas.
So I was right about the can. The can was in the middle. I could taste the difference between the can and the bottles. 3 tasted sweeter to me than 1.
I think
That's
they all
why
taste
that's why you
pretty-
went with
I think
that,
they all
Jack.
taste pretty darn the
Right?
same. Yeah, because I went big can bottle.
Dude,
3 is sweeter than 1.
try mine.
I'll give you-
Is this a different bottle? It has to be. Taste,
No.
Something's
I mean,
wrong
it's
with this.
3. It's 3 different bottles, but open that one and taste it.
Taste that.
Is that 3?
Open
That's
that one and
3.
taste it, Jack. Taste the
you have to
bottle.
Taste that first.
It tastes flat.
It doesn't taste odd to you at all.
No.
It tastes just like
What
mine.
the shit?
Tastes just like mine. Taste mine. Taste my 3. There's his 3. Ah! The Coke condenser. I loved it. Two's the can.
Dude.
1 is the Mexican Coke.
I really thought
I always thought the Mexican Coke was sweeter.
I thought 3 was the Mexican Coke.
That's Jack's. Give that back to Jack.
This tastes terrible.
Yeah.
This is gross. Oh, yeah.
You want to try it out of the bottle? He's like, no.
Fuck no.
See,
Back the bottle.
See, I thought
Jack's all like that.
I thought 3 tasted sweeter than 1. Am I wrong?
I know, but I always thought Mexican Coke was sweeter,
Well, that's
but
what
it's
you guys
not
kept
when you put it
saying.
together.
We can't describe that as sweeter. It's like dirt. It tastes like dirt.
Yeah. See, Dad, maybe you need to try the Mexican Coke.
Dude. I don't know what if it's psychosomatic at this point or what, but that tastes so gross. Like there's a horrible aftertaste to it.
Two's
They
good.
both have the same aftertaste to me.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Hmm.
But 3 tastes sweeter.
Yeah.
Well, shucks.
So we all got the can one right.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah, you can always taste the can. You hated the Mexican one? The Mexican one's pretty good, actually. I don't think it's that bad at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's that big of a difference in taste, to be honest
No,
with
between this and this, I think they're all pretty much the same.
I
But
think they're
this
pretty
used to
close.
be like I always thought it was sweeter as a kid.
Well, it was sweeter.
Yeah.
Sweet.
you. The can certainly has a
So
different
good.
aftertaste than the bottles do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% has a different aftertaste.
Well, that's the same as beer, though. Has a totally different taste.
Yeah, I would agree.
So
Are you guys poisoning me?
I'm not poisoning you.
Are we what?
No, nothing.
Where's your favorite place to get Coke from, though? Is it?
I don't drink Coke very often anymore
Oh,
because
you don't?
it's so acidic. It
Mm.
it'll give me heartburn. Like if I drink it but I was Red Mountain Dew. I was addicted to for years. I drank gallons of that shit every day, and then now I'm on a Dr Pepper kick.
The
So
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast, I can't drink in quantities, but I like it.
Oh,
Taco Bell, and it's interesting how the fountains are different than packaged.
huge.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were talking about that today.
Well, Diet Coke from freaking McDonald's has crack in it.
Well, that's what we were talking about today. And he was like, why is Coke from McDonald's so much better? I said, it's the way they tweak it all just
Diet
right.
Coke. The
Yeah.
Diet Coke is a special kind of gross. It's so good. Yeah, I had a problem with that for a long time, way back when I used to be able to stomach McDonald's. If I eat McDonald's now, I'm just gonna.
You're done.
Yeah, it's like, well, not do anything for the next 9 hours.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit right here and. Bleh.
Yep, it's not good.
I'm not a big diet fan. I don't,
Mm-mm.
you know.
I can't do a diet.
Well,
anything.
what is it? The aspartame, whatever the sweetener in it is.
Gives me a headache. I can't do it.
It's yummy. I like it.
It's
but
yummy.
Let me see your sugar shot.
I know
there.
it's horrible for me. What, you're not gonna do it all, are you?
No.
Okay.
Jack's like,
No, I just I want to hold it up. So this is the double shot glass.
So that is
double shot.
what's in this can.
Pour it in there.
So it's almost as tall as that can. And that's what's in there. This one is a little bit less because it's smaller. This one's only 26 grams
because it's small.
in 8 ounces. And this one's 12 ounces.
Do we have any Mentos?
Same as this, though, too.
No.
Not in the house.
You guys.
Same as this one, too. So this is interesting. So you have your cans, right? They're both 355 fluid ounces or milliliters, which is 12 ounces.
So who has their cans?
So your can has 140 calories.
Okay.
Same size.
Okay.
Your bottle, same size, is 150 calories.
What?
What's the difference in the ingredients?
Oh, God. Now you're going to make me read that? Hold, please.
That's in Spanish.
Caffeinated water.
No soy.
Bottle.
El Quiero. Dorito. Bonsai.
Caffeinated water can. Cane sugar.
Pure cane sugar
from Hawaii. Sugar. Bottle high fructose corn syrup.
Oh,
can.
that's the kicker right there.
Caramel color.
Corn
Phosphoric acid. Natural
it's the
flavors.
same as a can.
Caffeine. Yep.
He's got
Same
the
thing, except for
special
this is
sugar.
cane sugar and this is high fructose.
He's one of those original. Is right. There's the original flavor and there's the non-original flavor. Remember that for a while there when they got rid of the cocaine and they had the shit flavor.
Yeah.
And then they came back with it's the Coke original taste. Whoopie doo. And then they did the zero thing because they're like, if you like Coke, you're gonna hate this shit.
Why am I having like
I don't know.
not
Problems?
Dr. Doolittle? What the fuck? Mrs.
Fantasy-
Doubtfire fucking
I was having
flashbacks right now.
Fantasy Island flashbacks.
No, I was having
The brain,
Mrs.
the brain.
Doubtfire where she like slams
was
the cake and
not
she's
me.
like, hello. That's
Yeah, but wrong accent.
I know, but that's what I heard in my head.
Welcome to the cartoon show and Lindsay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to my brain.
Welcome to my brain.
So
Yeah.
did you,
So real sugar, high fructose corn syrup. So this is probably bad. What's in here?
I don't know.
do you know they
High
have the
fructose
recipe
corn
for
syrup,
this like
same
locked
thing.
up in a vault
Yeah,
somewhere?
it's fucking stupid. It's like it's not that fucking good. Honestly, like
Dude, Dr. Pepper's the same way. Like they are insane about
all of
it.
those, all these companies are stupid about this shit. It's like, well, nobody can know how we poison them. Like,
I think like Kentucky Fried Chicken's the same way, isn't it? Like their recipe, their batter recipe is locked up in a
13 nervous
It's-
mixed together. No one will ever figure this shit out. There's a dude online. There's a guy on Instagram that actually has everybody's recipe on shit.
Oh,
And-
really?
oh yeah, and he absolutely puts people on blast when they talk shit about it. It's so funny.
Well,
That's
that was
funny.
the like Olive Garden sausage potato soup. I love that soup
Yeah,
so
zuppa
much.
toscana.
Yes, my favorite
It's
soup.
delicious.
So I looked it up and found the recipe, but it took me a long time to find it because
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same."
You have to remind me. I'll show you the Instagram guy who does it. It's
Yeah.
it's hilarious because he's such a dick about it. So
He's like, and then you put this in here.
yeah, he gives
Then
the
you put
ingredients
this
for
in
all the sauces that everybody does, like the campfire
The
sauce.
Chick-fil-A stuff.
funny.
Yeah,
and-
all the Chick-fil-A, like the Polynesian sauce and all that. So he has the
That's
recipes for all that
awesome.
shit. Yeah, it's kind of amusing. I don't know how he gets them, but it's funny because people call him out. It's like, well, you'll never get this one. He's like, okay.
And it's right here, guys. Thanks. He's like, I actually did that one 8 months ago. Have a good day.
Well, what is it? I can't remember which one is it that I think it's a campfire sauce at Red Robin.
Sure.
Oh, so it's a fried dipping sauce, but it's like ketchup and mayonnaise and barbecue sauce or something.
Hmm.
It's a combination that sounds terrible, but it's so fucking good.
I think I've had it.
We were just talking
it.
about Red Robin. Mom, we should go to Red Robin.
We totally should because you don't get endless fries.
Endless fries.
Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, you can. My nephews are geniuses. They go there, they order their burgers, and they just eat fries. They box the burger and take it home, but they just continuously just bring more
We got
More
on
fries.
fries.
They will eat so many fucking fries.
Yeah, that's
Well,
funny.
that's
It's
like,
hilarious.
You
And
go
then
to
they box the burger and
Macayo's.
take it
Yeah,
home.
you go to Macayo's and you get
Chips and salsa.
chips and salsa.
Yeah.
I will eat chips and salsa all day long, and then I'll be like, "Oh, can you just put that in a box? I'm only gonna have like 4 bites of it."
Well, the places that have the bean dip, like I can't remember which one has the bean.
Yes.
Yeah, you get the bean dip in the
The
chips.
warm bean dip. Oh.
That's On the Border has it.
You need the
Really good
tostada.
bean dip.
I don't need a tostada.
Okay, now I want to go to Macayo's and
Let's go have dinner
get
instead,
fries.
yeah. Amanda, come
Thanks.
pick us up. We're gonna go. We're gonna
You
go
can have
to dinner.
dinner.
Amanda, let's go.
Where's your church key? You
Ma-
have it?
It's at the
Macayo's is
church where
right
it
around the
belongs.
corner.
Is it really?
They just built one. You can't get in it
You
because
can't
it's so
get in.
fucking
It's
packed.
stupid
But
crowded, but
Oh, I hate that. I always hate the new place that's
it's been
popular.
like 3 months now, so we might be able to get in.
Meh. It's just
So we need to go for like an early lunch.
People's is so stupid with the trendy shit. It's always funny though.
Well,
Popular
it's-
thing.
when you have nothing out here, then they start springing shit up like that.
Oh, I
You
know, but
then
it's like-
then it goes crazy.
But people get really crazy with it. Like, there's other places to eat, guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's other places to eat. You know, everybody got.
See, I like for me, Macayo's is a memory.
Yeah.
So you remember the one down on Central and Indian School?
I do ish, kind of. Was
So
that a
it's-
Macayo's Central and Indian School?
It was just south on Indian School. There was like a McDonald's across the street.
I can't say that I remember. I'd say I didn't live a lot. I didn't live
Down
very long
there?
in Phoenix. Yeah,
Okay.
just 1 year.
So that was the original Macayo's. There forever. And that was because it was right by the house I grew up in. Me and my mom would go all the time.
Oh,
So
that's
like
cool.
that's a memory thing for me. So
No,
I'm
I
like,
get
I want to
that.
go eat Macayo's and chips and salsa.
Does anybody know Lent Avenue Marble Club?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, never mind.
Just
It
in
was-
my packer?
It was a place that had this burger that was like this big. It was a hamburger.
Wasn't that the
Jesus.
Heart Attack Cafe or whatever
No,
they
that
had here?
that's a different thing. The Heart
Okay.
Attack is a different cafe. Is a different thing. That's like if you're morbidly obese and just and an absolute glutton. They'll feed you so much food that it can almost kill you. And if you do it in a certain amount of time, you get it for free. It's like fucking awesome.
I'm like, do I really need to pay for it?
Then
for
afterwards, we
$30?
go over to the heroin house where they let you shoot up an entire. You know, if you can shoot 8 grams and not die, it's free.
Whoa!
cool.
Get their hot sauce and fries.
Oh, Macayo's, yeah.
Didn't know that.
I did not
Yep,
know
and their
this.
enchilada stuff, sauce you can get in cans and stuff like that.
Enchiladitos.
They're yummy.
Crazy.
But it's not the same as when you go there.
No, the restaurant experience is a thing. So the Lent Avenue Marble Club was a fancy place that we didn't go to very often, but they had this big burger. I have a picture with my sister holding it when they went for her Girl Scout Gold Award. It was a cool picture. It was a ridiculous hamburger.
And it was like 3 feet around.
I don't know what. No, it. I guess I mean in today's
Yeah.
giant food
Yeah.
contest
Yeah,
kind of shit,
yeah.
it's really probably not that big of a deal. But at the time, it was fucking
Like
huge.
bigger than a plate?
Oh yeah, I mean it was
Like a pizza, like a small pizza pan?
It was like it was probably like 12 to 16 inches
Holy.
around, and it was a full on hamburger. It had like pickles bifurcated and laid out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was-
Everything's
it was
layered.
ridiculous. It wasn't super thick. It was
just
a
huge.
large amount of food
Whew.
for the standards of the day. But in
Oh,
today's
okay.
standards, it's nothing because now
Right,
they eat
yeah.
like half a cow and
Yeah.
finish it in 15 minutes. Like shit, yeah.
Mind you, the great outdoors, you know.
Oh my god, dude. John Candy was a beast.
I
Come
was
on, buddy.
kinda-
There's nothing but left on that plate but fat and drizzle. It's like,
I kind of want to do one of those things.
No,
I mean, I know I'd never
I'm
actually
good.
be able to do it, but I kind of want to do it.
I'm good.
if the food's good, cool. I mean,
I just don't think I could eat that much. Like, I would literally puke.
I wouldn't eat that much. I'd eat as much as I wanted to, but I don't think I don't have that competition drive in me to be like, oh, good.
I'm going to just like, because
Is
you're
it
going to feel like
good?
shit.
Is it yummy? Then I'll eat all of it.
Right.
And if it's not, then
I'm not
Fine.
going to.
yeah, I'm gonna force myself to choke down some shit. The competitive eaters are just nuts.
Oh, the guys that like shove the hot dog straight down their throat. Like,
Yeah,
what are we
That's
doing?
not hot dog eating. You're dick swallowing. It's stupid. It's not. It's,
Bald-headed bear was the best. I actually think his ass was bare, wasn't he? He shot him in the ass, didn't he? The bear.
both.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
he wound up being bald and
Yeah.
bare-butted.
He used the lamp gun. It's
Oh,
great.
goodness.
So funny.
The bat.
We went to what was it last Friday? We went to Valley Tap Room that just opened up out here.
Ooh, that place is
Cool little
really
place.
good.
Neat little
Yeah.
place. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. They got music there
They had
They
a guy
actually
playing
did.
guitar. Yep. It was
Very
interesting. Yeah.
because I think they do an open mic night. I think
Oh, that I don't know. We would just went on Friday.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Friday?
If they don't, they're gonna.
Yeah. Oh, because they do the one in Gilbert might, and then this one's probably just starting.
Yeah, yeah. It's becoming a thing. It's getting to where you can almost catch one every night of the week.
Yeah,
A jam or an open mic.
Yeah, those
That's
guy
awesome.
playing guitar. He was
pretty good.
He wasn't bad. He was decent.
Was good at guitar.
Kind of, yeah. Wasn't
Really good at guitar.
wasn't a great singer, but was
Well,
a good guitar
You
player.
Really
find
good
that
at guitar.
a lot. That's a lot more the case because you can practice the guitar.
Yeah.
You're singing. You're kind of just stuck.
You're
with the voice
stuck
you
with
got. You can't teach that shit. Cannot teach a good voice.
No, it was kind of cool though. Neat little place. That 30 beers on tap.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot of beers.
it was. It was a
Good
lot.
amount of ciders and sours, which was nice.
And it was
because that's usually what
cheap.
I have.
Like we got because we did 2 flights.
We did
right?
2 flights plus I had a beer and you had 2,
Yeah.
and it was
It was like 30
40
bucks.
bucks.
Not even.
For both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent that much at Jimmy John's for 2 fucking
I
sandwiches.
know. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was like 38, and then by the time you pay the
Yeah.
tip,
It was like
Are you
45.
I-
yeah.
You ate food.
no, we didn't
No.
eat food, just
So
drinks.
we got
Just
food
drinks.
from like
No,
the
we
Just
food
drinks.
truck.
Okay.
But we had a flight with 4 beers each.
Okay. No,
So there was
that's
8
still a hell of a
beers.
deal.
And
That's
a
then
good deal. Yeah,
he
seriously.
had full beers. He had 2 full beers and I had 1 full beer.
The flights are the
The flights are like, they're probably like
Little
this
sniff-
big.
little
Like they're
snifters.
4,
They were
5,
decent
6
size though.
ounces.
These
Yeah.
flights, they were
They
good
were
size.
5 ounces
Or
or
something
so.
like that. Yeah.
enough to get you janky.
Yeah, it wasn't
Well,
bad.
it was,
It
and
cool.
it's good enough to try them.
delicious.
Because I,
course, my favorite
it's great.
Where's the chocolate? Give me fire.
They did have.
So Andrea, Arthur, you got to come out.
So that a food truck parked outside, which is
Yeah,
kind of cool.
I got it. Oh, the burger was good.
Then I went to down the end of the strip mall. They had a Pieology where they make the little pizzas.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
There's that and Mod. Is it Mod pizza?
I like Mod better. honestly.
They're all
The same.
well in whatever that California Pizza Kitchen thing is that's going on. That's a
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing where it's like I don't need to be that eclectic with my pizza choices. Like I'm pretty basic. Give me some sausage and some cheese and
And you can
Yeah.
do that.
yeah. I don't have anything against those people. It's for $15 for a personal pizza. I'm like no, I'm good.
Well,
You're
here
like, I can go to Domino's.
he
and get
goes,
them
"Do you
good."
want a cauliflower crust?" I'm like, "I'm not going to eat fucking pizza and have a cauliflower crust." Sorry. I mean,
How gay do you think I am?
if I'm making the decision to have pizza, I pretty much accepted the
much
fact
have
there's going to be
accepted the
dough
fact.
on the bottom of that.
Hey,
Then I'm
queer.
going to be a fatty.
Hey, queer, you want this cauliflower crust? No, I don't. Thank you. Some avocado in your ass while we're doing it too? Good.
Want to
Lord.
see my packer?
I do love the homophobia stuff. It cracks me up. I miss those. I miss the days. That's one of the things that I love. Bill Burr was hilarious with that stuff.
Yeah.
He was the absolute best. Hey, you want a cookie, you pussy? I didn't even grow up in Boston. I was a pussy, and
We get
still funny.
so offended. I mean, can you imagine Richard Pryor today? Even Eddie Murphy in his prime.
Yeah, but you know
Right?
what's funny?
I mean-
they weren't even that offensive. They were just crude.
They were crude.
They
Yeah.
had dirty mouths and they
Yeah.
were crude. Like
Yeah.
they didn't say things that
But
were
that's
shocking
what's
or offensive.
offensive nowadays.
I know, but it's not like it's offensive without even having bad language.
Right.
Like the offense comes from stupid stuff. I mean, but then again, it's all a matter of what your sense of humor is.
Yeah.
Like swearing doesn't bother me. There are people that swearing just they won't even listen to it if there's profanity
They just
involved.
turn off.
Yeah, they can't hear it. They can't even see things that are humorous if they're swearing. I
Mhm.
told you guys the Harlem Nights with the poor lady at my church that worked in the office, and we were talking about funny movies. And I said, "Oh, one of my favorite movies ever is Harlem Nights," right? And she's like, "Oh, what's that?" So, "Oh, it's this funny movie, it's a gangster movie, back in the day with," and it's Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Red Fox. There's not 30 seconds of the movie that isn't an F word, an N
Right.
word.
Something.
It's probably the most profane per minute kind of movie. And
Delirious.
this poor woman went home and got it to rent it, right?
No.
She came back the
You
next
didn't
day.
pre-warn her?
I didn't think about it.
Right.
I thought it was a hilarious movie. I don't hear the swearing the same way. So
Yeah.
she comes in the next day, was like, that movie was awful. And I'm like, she goes, I didn't make it through 5 minutes. I'm like,
What are
I'm
you
thinking,
talking
what,
about?
racist or something? She's like, there was so much profanity. And I went, I didn't
I didn't
I'm
even
so
think
sorry.
about that. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It didn't even occur to me because I don't
You
hear
don't hear it the way other people hear it.
we
yeah.
always swore in my house. We also understood that there's a time and a place, and that
Yeah.
you don't go to school and tell the
Yeah.
teacher to F off. But profanity was never forbidden in my house.
Yeah.
When I was a child, we weren't beat up for swearing. We were just taught how to do it properly. So it didn't bother me, and I don't hear it the same way. So it was interesting to me. It was one of the first times I ever really went, oh yeah, I guess
Oh, I'm so sorry.
not everybody's comfortable with
Yeah.
swearing. Like I
I
say,
probably
all the
should have
time.
warned you.
Yeah, it's just funny to me. They're just being conversational, and it's just the way they talk. And
Yeah.
it didn't dawn on me that it could be offensive to some people.
Yeah, but if the funny thing is, we're so fucked up as a society because, we we complain about swearing and, but you watch some of the TV shows today.
It's
some of them are straight up porn on these TV shows. I mean, I love the show.
Jack saw which show?
I love the show Sons of Anarchy, right? But there were so many scenes in that.
Well,
that
look at what's the one that Mom and Dad loved.
This is on freaking TV.
What's the one Mom and Dad
Game
loved?
of Thrones, same thing.
Game of Thrones.
Every episode had a sex scene in it, but we're talking like
legit sex,
full on. What that you're watching freaking
Your idea,
porn
my
video.
idea of full on, are definitely different.
For
I'm pretty sure it wasn't full
but
on.
for TV.
For TV, like
primetime
this was
TV.
crazy.
Yeah, schlongs and booze. Everywhere.
I know. We can't compare, Jack.
We can't compare to
No,
that.
I get it. I
But
get it. Just there is a level of shock value that's sort of like, when did this become okay? But as they started putting swear words in and making those okay on TV, like bitch, I think was one of the first ones I heard where I was like, oh, that's a word we can say now. And shit made its way into the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is all right now. So, but then you can't do F is still not appropriate at all, I think. And then you can say one in a PG-13 movie, you get one F word. I think something like that. It's really ridiculous.
I mean, I applaud the shows that don't have any of that. You know what I mean? Like Walking Dead was a great example. It went on for
They didn't curse for a long time.
like 10 years.
Yeah, but they
never heard a curse.
But they milked what they lacked in vulgarity. They milked in violence.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, 100%. 100%.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Right.
They're like, we're not telling you to fuck off, but here's this dude's brains.
But it was
all
funny
over
though.
your head.
After the
We'll
new
show you if I'm getting fucked off.
after the new producers came on after season 10, so when you got into season 11, all of a sudden you just started dropping F-bombs in the
And
episodes.
it was weird.
It was weird. to
Like
see
it felt
'cause
weird, and you were like,
I like when you smash his head with a bat, but wake up, he's so nasty with the word. I mean, jeez,
tell him to
Louise.
fuck off.
That
man.
was-
Faggot
That
when you
was a
smash it with
brutal episode.
So
That was the
I
most
still
brutal
want a
episode.
Lucille.
Yeah. Yep. 11. Fuck, how many seasons of that show did they have?
11. They did
Was it
11
11?
seasons.
No, it was more than
No,
that.
it was 11. It was 11. 11 was the last season.
What's going to happen in this episode? There's going to be some dead things that are going to keep walking like they're alive, and then they're going to kill them for real.
But that wasn't.
I don't know.
But honestly, that's what
pretty much
drew.
it.
That's what drew me to that story, though. Is it wasn't because I wasn't gonna watch it. I was like, no, I don't want to see a dumb fucking show about zombies running around, right?
I want to see
So,
a smart show about
The
zombies.
first 3 years,
Some good backstories.
I never watched it. I never
On a
had
story
any
behind
interest. I was watching Breaking Bad and shit like that, but I never had interest. But then one day I sat down and I watched it.
There's so much
and
drama and depth.
That's what it was. It was
Depth of the characters.
the characters,
These zombies
exactly.
are so nice. I don't understand what's going to happen. Lucille's going to get smacked in the head. This poor girl. She's my favorite zombie, and her teeth keep falling out, and her husband's never going to love her again. It's so sad. They got to keep her locked out. I don't get it. I never got it. I watched like half an episode, and it's something to do with like the woman, his wife was out there with the zombies and shit.
shit.
Like, well, that's fucking pretty tragic. Is he going to kill her? Or is he just going to let himself get
Oh
eaten?
no, he locks her in
What are
the-
you people surviving for anyway? Like, if everyone's getting turned to fucking zombies, I'm going to keep fighting to stay alive. Why? Why? I mean, they're not complaining about being zombies, are they? But you guys are killing them for some reason. How do you know that they're not happy in there? They might be happy just because you can't
They're
tell that
trying
they're
to
happy.
eat me. They can stay out there all they want as long as they're not trying to eat
maybe
me.
the zombie virus just makes your ability to communicate and look good go away. But inside, it's constant state of euphoria. You just have to turn other people into zombies, and you continue on that joy road. It's like Amway. You just keep making new ones, right?
maybe you eat people. I don't know. If
So
that's
what? They don't necessarily eat people. They turn them into zombies, don't they?
No, they eat them.
No, they eat them.
They eat. Yeah, they 100% eat
They
them.
eat
Well, how
like
the
the
hell they
side of
turn
their
into
face and
zombies?
stuff.
They only eat real people, though. They don't eat other zombies, right?
Yeah, they eat the
Yeah,
real
they
people.
eat the real people. Yeah,
But not the zombies.
no, they don't eat each other.
So maybe the zombies are just an evolutionary step, and they're happy, and you're killing them for no reason other than your own selfish reasons.
You go,
And
way
it's gonna
too
be
deep,
great.
Jack. You go way too
I'm
deep.
just
Me and
saying.
Lucille, baby.
They can't even
Smashing
tell you
heads
if
in.
they're happy or mad or anything.
Nope.
You don't know any
It's
idea
not-
what's going on in their
They're
world.
gonna be happy.
Just
They're
gonna
gonna
start
not be
smashing
happy.
them in the head with
Their
bats.
face is gonna be smashed
What
in,
a
and it's
bunch
gonna
of
be great.
Bunch of
Hey, if one
jackass.
comes up to me and says, "You want to see my package?"
Your dad's over there getting mad. He goes like, "Yeah, doesn't get it,
Fucking Jack!
pinko liberal son of a bitch."
It was
Kick him in the ass.
Anyway,
it was a great show. It was an excellent show.
I hear it was a great show. It just didn't draw me in.
I enjoyed the hell out
the
of
zombie shit.
It took me a long time. Like I didn't watch it at all when it was live. I couldn't do it.
What was the one where they were fast? It was a zombie movie where
World War Z.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that's pretty fucking freaky. That one
Yeah.
and
And then they didn't eat anybody who was like diseased or had issues. Or
yeah,
stuff.
that was that was kind of clever. But then
That's kind of cool.
I Am Legend was also another one that was.
That was a
really-
crazy
Dog
movie.
died.
That was
That was,
deep.
that was a crazy movie. Yeah.
Did that just happen? What did you say? The dog.
Dog
died?
died.
Oh
The
my
dog
God,
died.
You're hilarious. I'll kill that motherfucker, stupid person.
I'll kill all the people, but the dog died.
You know they're coming out with a second one
Of Legend, I Am
Mhm.
Legend. How could you come up with a second one?
because the
Because
story goes he really didn't die.
Oh, no, and he went and
Of course we
slapped
know
Chris Rock. Is what I'm Legend. Kapow! Talk shit about my wife. Yeah, I'm gonna see it. But no, the first one was good. I liked it.
It was very good.
It was a good story. It was
But
good
the dog-
writing.
The dog died.
Yeah, I don't care. It wasn't real.
Still made me sad.
Did you see the deer die too? You didn't give a shit about the deer,
yes,
did you?
I did care about the deer.
What
That
about the
one made me
otters
sad.
and the puppies and all the cows and everybody? It doesn't matter.
Cows become bacon,
They're
or
all-
cows become steaks. Pigs become bacon.
You're a baseball glove. Get on the truck.
I like movies that
But I'm an animal. I have rights. You're a baseball
You're gonna
glove.
turn into shoes. Shut up.
Need a jacket.
I like movies that depict how people act in apocalyptic times because I think a lot of it's pretty accurate the way people would act.
Well,
You
I
know.
would say so. Yeah. I mean,
Well, what's the show we've been watching?
Jericho.
Jericho?
Have you seen it?
Nope.
Dude, it's pretty good.
So it got canceled after
In 08.
second season.
08, 09.
Because it's about Bible stuff.
No,
It's about
Oh, it's about
nukes.
the wrestlers.
No, it's about nukes
Different
being.
Jericho.
Just different Jericho. No, it's about a nuclear war
Oh.
and
Being
survival
homemade.
after it. Yeah.
And they take out some cities. And
It's
it's,
in-
kind of
it's
how
interesting.
everybody survived after that.
Very politically charged, but the opposite way. And I think that's
Oh,
why,
like the
I think
gays?
that's why it got canceled.
The gays or
No,
what?
I
do
don't
you
think
mean?
there is any, actually.
not gays, but
Oh.
no, like more right wing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't actually see, but I think
conspiracy
I understand what
theory
you're trying to
kind
say.
of type stuff. You know,
Yeah, very
I
conspiracy
get it.
theory.
Now
But it
I
was
get
very good.
And it was very telling as to what's going on in today's
it over?
society. It's been
It was
over
only on for a
since-
year.
Oh, well, then
a year and-
I might watch it then.
You should watch it.
What's it on?
Paramount.
Nope, I won't watch it. I don't have Paramount.
What do you have?
I don't think it's on anything
Fuck
else.
if
We
I
couldn't
know.
find it anywhere else.
I honestly don't know what I have from time to time because something will come up and I'll be like, "Ooh, I need this," so then I'll subscribe.
That's what
to
we
it,
do when we
and then it just
subscribe.
goes away.
Yeah.
And then it's like every 8 months, and I'm like, hey, can you go unsubscribe to all the shit we're not watching anymore? And
Yeah.
he'll unsubscribe to everything.
Yeah, that's what I did. I subscribed to Paramount. Got it on Paramount. We finished watching
Can
it.
you give Jack?
Now I'll
Can you
unsubscribe.
give Jack your thing to log
the
in?
login? Probably.
Probably, but that's not right. That's not how it's supposed to work.
Really?
Well, yeah, and they're
You're not allowed to smash people's faces, and
They're-
you're
they're
upset that
supposed to
I'm
make-
upset the dog is dying. And now
I'm a capitalist, okay, and I believe
I'm
in
up for it,
capitalist
too.
economy. And why would I steal?
we're still
somebody's
paying
art?
for it. We're not canceling
You're
it.
paying for it. If you
It's
want
the
to invite
same-
me over to watch it at your house with you, that's
You
another
can,
thing.
that's
But I'm
fine.
going to take it into another household. That's another product that should be sold, and we're robbing them of their just due. They're going to
Do you wanna
have
see
to
my
drive regular
pecker?
cars, wear regular clothes, like normal people. They're actors. They're talented. They need to be paid well.
I love when Jack's full of shit.
I know,
It
it's really
shows.
It's really good.
Can you smell?
And the sad
Yeah.
thing is, I don't have anything to respond. Like
You got nothing.
I can't
I
come up
got
with any
nothing.
more
Can't
shit.
think that's about as dumb as you can get.
'Cause
in
that's a
one
lot of
freaking
shit.
sentence. Whole big old pile.
Hold on, do you want me to
of
call
horse
De Niro because he's got his guys back there, and they're good guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good guys.
Yeah, they're good
Big
guys.
douchebag. Bunker.
And
I
wiener
like
suckers.
Robert De Niro so much. I like his.
Hey, what
acting.
happened with my wiener sucker from California?
Whoa, hey.
Holy shit!
What's his name?
Bob.
You know.
I don't.
Buddha Judge?
Yeah, how's
I
he
don't know.
doing?
I haven't heard nothing about
Oh
Buddha Judge.
my god! He's your wiener sucker from California.
You know.
Did you miss that episode?
He's a wiener sucker from California. Yep, I sure
He's
did.
not from California, by the way.
Is I thought it was in California.
No, he's not from California. You're thinking of Newsom.
Oh, yeah, that guy too.
He's not a wiener
But
sucker.
Buttigieg's the one that I was talking about because he's the one that took off when his husband or whatever they fucking bought a kid and he took off
Yeah.
maternity leave or whatever.
Booty Jets is a
Buttigieg.
wiener sucker, but Garrison or Garner or
Newsom?
Newsom is a douche.
He is.
Oh, he's just an
He's a hetero
asshat.
douche though. He's a super hetero douche.
He's-
Ooh, could we
Hetero
send
douche.
him an asshat?
I believe he's got one. Pretty sure he already has one.
He doesn't wear it much.
Well, he does. It's just his hair hides it very
It's
well.
just his face.
His haircut
He
hides
can't
very
take it
well.
off.
Hey, everybody! I got an ass hat on. Look at this.
Look at me.
Look at me in my ass hat.
You want to see my pecker?
Yes, I do.
That's funny. You guys are too much.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, you're welcome.
They're like, what?
I was like,
Nobody
what are
knows
we
what
talking about?
It's on Trip Tank. It's a Comedy Central bit show. It was a Comedy Central animation.
Tryptophan?
No, Trip Tank. Anyway, it's hilarious. A little bird with a pecker. It's funny. My buddy. Russell sent it
Somebody
to me.
send it to Jack. And,
Yeah.
I just watched the cutest thing. I
Where?
showed it to you.
Just.
It's this lady with a bird,
Oh,
like a real bird.
I know. I got that.
Okay. And I don't know what kind of bird he is, but he goes,
Cockatiel.
bacon pancakes.
Right.
And she was like, you want to do bacon pancakes? And he was like, bacon pancakes. And she sings a song, bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. And he like dances.
He's dancing
and
on her
jams.
shoulder. It's
And then
pretty
he
funny.
goes,
Then he starts
and
singing
then
it.
she stops and he goes, bacon pancakes, bacon.
It's pretty funny.
It is
Takes
so
a giant
cute.
dump on her shoulder.
Right?
Oh, you know, he did that, but she didn't record that.
Whop.
It was so cute.
was
And
pretty
so now
funny.
I'm just saying,
Birds
bacon
are funny.
pancakes.
Birds are funny. Crows are terrifying, but they're funny.
They're fucking smart.
Yeah, they're very smart.
All birds are smart.
No, like ridiculously, like they can problem solve.
They can
They'll
talk.
do
Well,
their-
they can talk. They can sing.
Yeah.
They can remember people, and they hold
Yeah.
a grudge.
Yes,
That's
they do.
the thing. It's awesome. Other
But
people
they
having to wear
problem like
masks
they
to go
problem
into the
solve.
buildings.
Yeah.
Like so fucking hilarious, dude.
Because they'll have like, you know, the cups that are all different sizes and
Yeah.
he'll put one cup in and then he can't put the other cup in. So he takes that cup out to put the other cup in, to put that cup back in. Like it's crazy.
They're wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked
and-
smart back in birds.
well, they're big
And
and
they're
I'm
black.
sure they'll be good to eat later.
Welcome to Coffee Table Chronicles, everybody.
everybody, what are you
No
doing?
topic is off limits.
That's right. We're talking about Trump and trumpets and birds and shit. And woo.
Speaking of which, we only have 5
And bacon
episodes left.
pancakes.
5
What?
episodes left.
5 episodes left.
Then we will
Until
go
we're
through the
what?
transition
Yes.
to
Until-
become drunk with facts.
Facts that are drunk.
We
Oh, that's not the way it goes.
got T-shirts
You
and,
got what?
and koozies and guitar picks. And,
I know.
No guitar picks, but
oh, we should have
we can
guitar
get
picks.
some.
Hey, look at that.
Our guy's not in our seat.
That's what it's called.
No, I got to change that.
Our guy's not in our seat.
What
I know,
guy?
I got to fix it. Our little guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's in the sea.
you got to look on the on your shirt.
What?
He's
There's
in
a-
the sea. He
there's a
lives in
little
the
guy.
sea.
Oh, I get it. He's
sitting in the sea.
He sits in the sea.
sitting in the sea all day,
Like all men like to be. Oh,
drinking and shit and stuff.
what?
Yeah.
So five episodes left. Last episode will be on July 3rd. It'll be our 4th of
On
July
a
special.
Wednesday.
Yes, it'll be on a Wednesday.
Shooter
On a
Jenny style.
Wednesday.
Shooter Jenny style.
Crumpets and tea.
What were you talking about? Who's
I mean-
Alpha?
Crumpets and tea.
Alpha. Alpha's enjoying crumpets.
Oh,
and
they
tea.
should come before we have our last show.
I'll come before we have our last show.
Are you British? What the fuck are you
Shut the
doing?
fuck up.
Shut up.
Shut
Want
up,
to see my
everybody.
pecker?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I have not had enough sleep today. I'm tired.
And you had
Scene.
soda.
That's sure. This doesn't affect me.
It just doesn't affect
Well,
I
he's
could
got-
drink this.
Oh, God. I would puke.
No, I won't.
Oh, don't do it.
I haven't had soda.
It'll make you nauseous.
That's why I got that far.
It's been about a year since I've
On
had
mine.
soda.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Jack.
He's gonna drink. all
Don't
this.
do it.
You've seen me drink
I
coffee.
peed in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my God. You put that much sugar in your
Oh, it's
coffee?
crazy.
I
how
put
much
more
sugar-
than this in my coffee. You were there. Remember, I emptied the
Oh,
whole
literally,
boat,
yeah,
the
you
whole
emptied the
boat
whole-
of packets.
yeah.
I'm like, yes, I have like a jar. To take a lot less time and make a much smaller
Just
mess.
give me a container.
That's what the ones who have the jar. That's what I'm talking about. Give me
Yep.
the jar. Fill it up to that first one. I said, cool.
Jack just sits there.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
He just keeps pouring it.
Didn't it turn into like syrup by then?
When it's right, yeah. I mean, if I pretty much have to eliminate between the creamer and the sugar. Once I've eliminated any trace of coffee flavor,
Do the bottom one.
Crumpets.
They're
Team
like
crumpets.
cookies.
you guys know what crumpets are?
I think it's spelled with a C though, isn't it? Or is
No,
it-
it's
Probably.
is it
it's
spelled
just
with a K?
it's actually just a small trumpet. It's a
That's
white,
with a T.
it's a
not
whi-
a K.
it's a white supremacist trumpet.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is that for those magnum
You
guys?
say maggots?
Magalos? What do you call it?
Megalomaniacs.
Megalomaniacs.
Whip out your crumpets and blow us a tune, mother. Okay. Come on, Donna, get out there and sing a song. I'm gonna play trumpet better than anybody ever there played the trumpet. I'm gonna eat some cookies and play my trumpet.
Oh, funny.
Sing about baking pancakes.
Ooh, I got a tea from a crumpet. They're an England biscuit pastry.
It's a biscuit. It's like a cookie.
You're a biscuit
Shit.
pastry.
You're a pastry.
I got your biscuit pastry.
I'm gonna
right here.
pastry your.
Hey, crumpets with a C. Crumpus. How about crumpus? Huh?
Crumpus.
Yeah, that's
What she was thinking of.
Yeah.
She was thinking of crumpus.
Crumpus.
She goes, is that big Christmas monster that kills people? Like, sure the shit is.
Yeah, it is. He gonna bring you some tea and crumpets.
Merry Crumpus, you son of a bitch.
Crumpus gonna bring you crumpets.
Is that a monster coming down the chimney? Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Why? Because you're evil and your babies are evil and your grandma's
Mama didn't
evil
beat
too.
your ass enough.
Grandma's from another country and she's got some weird things and beliefs.
So what do you think is going to happen to Trump?
I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing horrifies me on a level that I can't really even wrap my head around right now because it is just such a big deal that's not really
That it's
being
not a
taken.
big deal.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. It's just so sickening. Like, I don't know. It's bothersome. It's just so bothersome, regardless of what you think of him. It's wrong. It's just wrong. And it's funny because it's such a high level for it to be happening. Like I would say if anybody should be in a protected class, he should be there. You should say that his money, his influence, his power should keep him from this kind of shit. And it's not. And that's really scary because because again, stuff
Because
doesn't
now
happen to you.
who's not protected to be fucked with?
Dude, I just watched this story. My wife knows exactly what I'm talking about. This guy, his dad went walking. They got in an argument about something. They were working on remodeling a house and they got kind of an argument. His dad went off walking and he got worried because the dog came back by himself. He thought he took the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
The dog came back by himself. So he calls the police about it. The police decided he killed his father. Right. So they interrogate him for 17 hours, break him down, get him to admit to killing his father. Now they take him to a psych hospital because he has a bit of a break. In the meantime, they find his father because his father's not dead. Hasn't been killed by anybody. They don't tell him that. Right.
What?
Yeah. I mean, like there was no crime committed at all. And they had this guy admitting to murdering somebody.
Because once they sleep deprive you and fuck with your head and everything else,
Absolutely
like
right. Well, he was
it's all mental tactics.
He also had medication he should take, but in the 17 hours
and they were
he didn't take
withholding it.
Yeah. It's like that's a real thing that these guys just because when he called them, the way he acted didn't seem appropriate, He didn't seem worried enough or whatever. It's like who the fuck are you to judge that?
Right.
But again, this is once we're on that train of miscarriage, it can go so far off the rails. Like, what the hell? Now, I think it cost they ended up paying him $900,000. Where we end up paying taxpayers, but either way, like,
What a mind fuck, though. That's
not enough.
That's not okay.
For what you did to this
Fucked him
guy
up for the rest of his life. Yeah.
and like just unbelievable. And that it's not isolated. It happens a lot.
Mhm.
And not necessarily to that level, but it happening to Trump is where we're like, things have got to really get kind of reined in here. Something needs to happen where that kind of shit can't happen.
Yeah. Like, why is that happening?
It's crazy.
Well,
That's scary.
it puts us in a bad state too, because now, so I think he's getting sentenced 4 days before the Republican National Convention. Right.
It's amazing how that happens.
Well, they were gonna have the jury take a break first,
Right.
initially, and the
Right.
jury said no. And now I'm not sure that I like that either. But either way, so the sentence when they're gonna have sentence when
4 days before the
RNC.
RNC. Yep.
Fucking assholes.
So what's I don't know. It's scary. It's scary on a lot of levels.
So
though.
let's talk about this on the oh shit factor. So they're gonna keep him out to where he can't run.
Let's say that's what happens.
So they're going to. So who's gonna be up there that's gonna be next?
Well, is
it already finalized that it's
He's already
Trump and
the
Biden?
candidate. He's already the candidate.
There's nobody else.
Yeah, but what happens if he can't run?
He can. He can run from jail. You know that, right? He can be elected while he's in jail.
I thought you couldn't run if you're a committed felon.
But he can.
He's not technically committed though yet because
Even-
it's
even
not
so-
a federal.
Even so, you can still. I don't believe that you're barred from political office necessarily for being involved in a crime. I don't know for sure how that all works. I think the impeachment was something that was supposed to keep him from running too. But the reality of it is,
But everybody's been impeached.
it's a vote. We're voting.
Yeah.
So if he gets voted in, that's how.
Then what though? He's just in jail and he's the president?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, he can still get shit
happened
done.
with like mayors and councilmen and shit like that before. The guys have won office while being locked up or incarcerated. But even so, it's like I don't know how it really. I really don't know what else you do. What else are you gonna do? There's no.
Yeah, but they'll put him in jail during everything, Dad. Just to fucking use their power.
Well, it will be on appeal, yeah. But that's the thing. Like they shouldn't put him in jail, but he can.
They will. You know they will because that's the game they're playing.
Even if they don't physically put him in jail, I was listening to a podcast today where they said, "What if he assigns him to house arrest?"
Well, it'll be like Martha
anywhere.
Stewart went to jail, but did she really? No.
Yeah, she did.
No.
She did.
Yeah.
Fucking princess.
That they can't put him in legitimate jail because then they have to put how many Secret Service guys in there with him.
Right.
Even then, you have him for the whole fucking jail because you'd have to clear everybody else out.
But he would still have a Secret Service
Yeah.
protection.
Oh yeah.
And that just doesn't make any sense.
Right,
So
right.
he'd be in some place where it wasn't, general populace or real jail. But either
Well,
way,
they'll put him probably on like house arrest where he can't leave or whatever.
His house is really nice. I don't think he would want to leave.
No, I don't think that would
Put a bracelet on
bother
me.
him.
Fuck you guys.
So-
I'll stay home.
So
I
maybe
know.
it's just because I don't know, but so you're saying if you're a convicted felon, you can run for the presidency?
I don't know that. I don't know you
I,
can.
We're
I
gonna
don't
look it
think
up.
you can.
I don't know if you can or not.
Help us out in the audience, Dad. You know, Arthur.
I don't know if anybody knows. I don't think it's ever been an issue before. But
You're probably,
I mean,
probably right. It's probably
I know
hasn't
that
been an
like
issue.
there are certain things in public office you can still run for public office if you have criminal history. That much I know for sure.
Mhm.
To what level I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if you're necessarily barred from being president or any particular level, but I know that there are people that have been councilmen and mayors and governors that have criminal histories. It's not unheard of. It's just
Do you think curious question then, if that's the case, do you think what happened to him is going to strengthen his support?
100%.
I don't
Oh,
think there's
absolutely.
actually a law
Yep.
for it, guys.
This is the thing. Like, I honestly, this doesn't sound terrible because I don't care, but the amount of people, in certain, well, just straight up gangster motherfuckers that loved the mugshot thing, and he got a ton of street cred.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
because of that. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yep.
Now, keep in
Yep.
mind, the hip hop community embraced him before until the Democrats started telling him don't. Right. So they had to kind of turn their back on him. I think they're creeping back on it.
They're
I think
creeping
they're
back- yeah,
crapping
yeah.
back on it.
Yeah,
And I honestly
yeah.
think the black people are going like, you know what? He was a dope motherfucker.
Yeah,
And-
he got his
yeah.
shit done.
And you know what? Biden's clearly a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
So there are no legal obstacles to running for president as a convicted felon or even from behind bars, like you were saying. And if Trump finds himself in that predicament, he'll be followed in the footsteps of another rabble-rousing populist and frequent presidential candidate, the avowed socialist Eugene V. Debs.
okay.
So Dad says he can run, but if he's in jail, he can't vote.
Well, there's one.
He can't vote as a felon anymore.
It doesn't matter. He just
Yeah.
they have to the amount of cheating that has to happen anyway.
I
Yeah,
don't even
it's
think
not
they
gonna
can
make a
drug
difference.
test politicians. Interesting. Well, that's probably
have you
pretty
seen Biden?
obvious. Yeah, I was gonna say
Clearly.
probably pretty obvious.
Joe P in this cup just melts.
He's like, ice cream?
Does that mean a magic? Yeah, it means your magic, Joe.
Gonna put in a ice in my packet?
Here's some ice cream.
Here's your ice cream cone.
Yep.
Go take a nap.
He's like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think it's going to bolster support for him. I really do.
Oh yeah, it's not going to hurt him at all.
I don't think so. I think that's what the Democrats were hoping for. But
It won't hurt him. How much it helps him will be yet to be seen because there's still a lot of people who don't have a clue what's going on because there are still a lot of people that go, oh, I knew he was a criminal. It's not, fucking.
well, how many people watch De Niro's speech and believe everything he
Oh,
said?
everything he said.
Right?
Because
Like,
he's
to the T.
passionate and it's going to be politicized.
Oh yeah. He led the insurrection. He incited violence
Oh,
on
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
people.
He told everybody to
Okay.
go kill each other.
They've been being told that for how long now?
I know.
We've been hearing that people say that there was this violent insurrection and it was all this, and people that were killed. Nobody was killed. The only person that was killed was a citizen. There weren't any cops killed.
Right.
None. But they act like there were. And there was Bill Maher when he went
Well,
on.
there was so
when
much
he went on The
violence.
View.
I don't think anybody even got hurt.
Well, when Bill
Nobody got trampled.
people
Nobody
did
got.
no people got trampled.
Did
There
they?
was some
Oh,
trampling.
okay.
There were injuries, no doubt, because the crowd control was an issue.
Yeah.
But depending on what side of the building you were on, it was worse in some places than
Yeah.
it was in others. But the simple fact of the matter is, they acted like like police officers were killed and stuff, and then that didn't happen. And Bill Maher actually pointed that out to the View chicks. Like, no, nobody died there. No cops were killed on site.
The one
died days later
of
a heart attack, and then there were multiple that died of suicide.
Yeah.
In the days
Because
to
of
follow.
everything that happened.
Well, nobody knows why. You would speculate that it might have been something to do with the trauma of the event.
The Capitol Police did shoot that one.
They killed one woman inside the
That
building.
chick.
Yes.
But it was a chick. It wasn't
a girl, and
police.
She was a retired vet or something.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
she was,
like that.
but she was a citizen involved in the building stuff.
Yeah.
And that was one on site kill.
Yeah. So the Dems are counting on Trump losing votes, and I agree with that. I think that's the thing. I think
it's doing the opposite of what they want.
Somebody posted the old saying from World War
fucking
II
silly.
when the Japs bombed Pearl
He said
Harbor,
Japs.
and they said that
Beer's
all they did was awake a sleeping giant, and
Mhm.
I think at that point that's what they did with Trump. Especially his supporters. I mean, he's got a strong base.
People who liked him already did.
Right.
And the people who are going to vote for him, there aren't a lot of people who you could call Trump supporters that are on the fence.
Yeah.
Like, well,
You
sure, I
there
wanna
you
vote. You know, there were those people are all in. The only people that are getting swayed at all is for the most part moderates. And if you're a moderate that has any inkling that the government's not your best friend,
Right now.
this
Yeah.
definitely makes you go, oh shit,
Hmm.
they really are fucking with them. They really are fucking with this
Yeah.
guy because this is insane. It's just craziness.
I think the independents are starting to follow him now more
Yeah.
so than they were before.
Oh, I think so.
That's
for
what
sure.
it was.
It's wild too because it's like, again, you don't even have to be paying attention, and you kind of just going like,
It's
this
weird,
has
right?
Never happened.
Yeah.
No.
And what crime? Because if you hear that he got convicted of so many felonies or 34, crimes or some
39
shit,
or something ridiculous.
and you haven't paid
34.
attention to shit, I would think your brain would go, he killed how many people?
Yeah, exactly.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, he made payments. Why is that
Oh,
criminal?
He paid
How
off
is
a
that criminal?
hooker. Oh,
And
he
then-
didn't actually
and-
pay a hooker. He paid a girl not to say anything.
And that's the
that
only
they slept
reason
with?
why he
Okay.
got convicted on 34 counts is because all of those payments that went
Yeah,
out
guess
counted
what?
as a count against him.
It's
It's
insane.
like that's fucking insane.
Well, and especially
So
because
it's literally just him paying the same woman 34 times.
no, he didn't pay the woman anything. He repaid Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen paid the woman.
Michael Cohen.
He reimbursed Michael Cohen for these payments. So the real problem is
So
he
I'm
didn't
like, hey,
fill out the
Jack.
memo part on his check. Because if the memo part said not politically motivated repayments to Michael Cohen for hobbies and fun stuff,
Hookers and coke.
Hookers and coke.
because in their whole case, the prosecution was like,
We don't know what
Clearly.
this money's for.
that's what it's for. It has to be what it's for because you take that total amount, you break it into payments, and it breaks perfectly into that number of payments. So
Right.
that's what it's for. It's for that. That's
Because
what.
there's nothing
that
else
was
that
what they said.
equals that same amount of money.
No,
No.
it doesn't even matter. It's not listed, so you know that's what it's for. What the fuck is reasonable doubt?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Can you
If you
prove to me that's what it's for?
if you
No, but it
just
makes
filled out
sense.
the memo line, just fill out the memo line like for tater tots.
And
or-
didn't Cohen
phone
lie
shit.
on the stand too? I mean, he
But
just
that doesn't-
flat out
but
that doesn't
it doesn't matter.
matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything for them.
Are
so-
they still watching us for every $500 we move?
What?
The IRS probably. I'm sure they are.
I need to move some money back and forth and put hookers
It
and
was
coke.
700.
Wait, what happened?
No, it's 500.
I thought it was 7.
No,
What are we talking
5
about?
is super low.
So the
When you move
IRS.
$500 from one account to another, or so like Keith, because we don't have our bank accounts linked.
Yeah.
So like
Oh, we do.
he
You're just
sends
married.
me money to pay the mortgage because I always pay the mortgage,
Yeah, I
right?
get
So
it.
he'll send me $900 every paycheck. And I told him, I said, just
You're
put
on an
hookers and
FB
coke in there.
You're on an FBI watch list now.
Yeah,
Did you
exactly.
actually
Truly.
put it on there? Did you?
No,
put that
I
on
want
there?
him to.
You should. You
Hookers
He
and
should.
coke.
Hookers and coke.
That's happened before.
They're gonna be like, "Who's your hooker?" I'll be like, "Me." It's got to pay me extra.
Well,
We already did get on the watch list for buying too many guns in a
yeah,
week.
probably. Yeah, we did actually. I bought too many guns in one day. So
In 1 week, it was in a week
Was it a
because we
week?
bought those
I
ones
can't
on Sunday,
imagine.
and then we came back and picked those ones up on Friday.
yeah.
I can't imagine the watch list that me and my wife are on. Some of the shit
They're
that
like,
we watch.
Jack. Oh God.
These people are weird.
Yeah. Eh, you know.
They're gonna be like ARR. Ding 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 ding.
Well, we're like preppers, and somehow we're
Hoarders. Yeah, somehow.
artistic, and
yeah.
like all this shit that we look into. Because she's so much smarter than me.
Because she does so much research.
Oh, I know.
Like
The
I can't
tech
even
stuff.
imagine.
The tech stuff and the off grid living stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we watched that. We watched that Lost Century documentary. Have you watched that yet?
Mm-mm.
With Greer and all the technologies that have been hidden up, taken away. Oh yeah, with all the free energy machines that have been made and been buried by governments or whoever. It's crazy.
Well, that's so a guy I dated. I was 19. I was a baby.
He's like, try this out.
So
it's free energy, baby. Free energy.
So his dad actually worked like super deep Secret Service military like engineer.
You said deep.
And he was one of the first guys who made the steam engine for automotive. And they buried that shit like it was no tomorrow.
It's not a big deal. Steam's nothing. Steam's horseshit. I'm talking about ether stuff. I'm talking about magic boxes.
But this was a million years ago.
Yeah, I get it. Your story's not bad. I'm just saying.
Your story's not
Fuck
bad.
you, Jack.
You're welcome. No, anyway.
Drink that sugar. Fucking.
So steam engines, they actually did make cars with steam engines. Multiples. They produced some. It was cool though, But anyway, it's like the little box that produces, they put in like a half a watt and it produces like hundreds or thousands of watts. It's fucking crazy stuff. But they go over why those things go down
Can't
the way
work.
they go down. Well, no, not that they can't work, but the reason they end the way they end is because the people who invent them do one of two things. They either get paranoid, and so they lie about shit on the patents or whatever, or worse, they decide this is going to make me rich. So it's the way to protect it is just put it out there.
Let it go.
Just make it
Get
all
it
open
out there,
source.
yeah.
Show everybody whatever. Get the idea out of your head of making everybody rich. Because here's the thing: if you just make it where energy's free, then everybody's rich. Because all that high end bullshit goes away.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Like if you take away oil companies' power because you don't need it anymore, all that shit goes away.
Goes
There's
away.
so
Yeah.
much.
Guess what? You have more money to spend on your houses and your car, everything.
Well, I mean, is there a bigger switch for world peace than if just energy, electricity, fuel,
True.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
none of it matters anymore
Yeah.
because you don't have to.
What a
it
war's
just
for
exists.
over, Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
think
Well,
about it.
if we didn't truly have to worry about like paying for my medication at $43K a month, like
What if you
That's-
if you eliminate all of the
that's huge.
costs of manufacturing anything?
Right.
Because that's where we get into it. Though it's like, oh, it costs so much to make it. Well, what if it didn't?
What if it was cheaper?
What if transporting shit across the country? I mean, that's one of the costs. Transporting it, agriculture, all the things that are involved in the cost of things
Mhm.
generally have to do with energy consumption.
Mhm.
If it's all free,
You're good.
then what
That's
do you
true.
do?
That's a good
Then
point.
what do you do? Then that's equality. That's truly how you get equal and you get world peace because there's no power struggle anymore.
Nobody's
right?
fighting for
Right.
anything.
Yeah, because fuck you.
You
it's
don't
all
have
free.
Iraq getting all the oil and paying all the money and
Because it's no longer necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what's crazy is like there's these few inventions that they talk about, are things that they're just deal with the nature of Earth and the energy that's around us and all the things that we can't actually see. But these guys, in different ways, harness these things in different ways and make these machines. But if they don't put it out there, nobody ever gets. They go to their grave with these things. It's fucking tragic as hell.
Yeah.
I wish I was smart enough to even try to figure that crap out.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Have you watched Terrence Howard yet?
Which one?
Terrence Howard on Joe Rogan?
No.
Oh, ready
No.
for a mind melter,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness, he's gonna watch that tonight.
If you want to sleep, don't.
Don't. Okay.
Okay.
It'll change your world. It does. He talks about stuff.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Okay.
He's an actor. He played Iron in one of the first Iron Man movies. He was War Machine.
Okay.
In the first one, then they replaced him. But he's a brilliant guy, and he goes hard, man. It's crazy.
I'll watch it. Definitely.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
it's worth a watch if you want your brain melted and you can find out.
I don't really want my brain melted.
Find out how open you are as a human being. Because if you watch that and you're sitting there going, nah, that's a bunch of bullshit, then you're one of those.
I really don't think I want my brain melted.
It's a good melting.
There you go.
It's a good kind of melt.
It's a good melt. It's a good
Well,
burn. It's totally fine.
It's a hopeful melt, in my opinion.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
hopeful
okay,
melt
okay.
because
I'm okay with that.
on that same line of with the free energy and stuff, see,
Okay.
he's coming up with things and discovering things and bringing things that change things for the better.
Oh,
that
okay.
kind of eliminate the power
Struggles.
struggles and inequalities that exist by just revealing the truth of existence.
Yeah.
Like it's heavy, deep shit.
Okay.
I'll have to watch it. I like.
You'll
Yeah,
have to watch it
okay.
more than once. Or
Okay.
well, maybe you're smarter than me.
It's one of those ones where you're like, wait, what
You're like,
happened?
The things he says are so like, what? No, what? No. And then you go, oh, well,
Could
shit.
be.
And
Maybe.
he can prove most of what he says, and
That's
it's
cool.
which is fucking crazy. And he's got examples about it, and it goes against like fundamentals of what we believe to be truth in mathematics, in science, and like it's world changing shit. It's crazy.
I'll watch it.
That everything that comes out after that one is people talking shit about him, like he's nuts and he's
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
Like Alex
Oh, of
Jones,
course.
almost probably. Yeah.
100% just like discredit this, shut
Yeah.
this black dude up like now because yeah, like Neil
Because nobody's got anything
Neil-
to say.
Tyson DeGrasse,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, yeah.
full. I won't even talk about.
Oh, I'm
won't
sure.
talk about
I'm
him.
sure.
That's
I'm not,
hilarious.
I'm not a big fan of him anyway.
No, 'cause he's a
honestly.
smoker.
Yeah, exactly.
Jackass, what a prick. Oh wow, how long have we been talking?
All right. So I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. We'll see how the week goes.
No
we'll figure it
soda?
out.
Challenges.
No soda challenges next week. We'll see what happens in the news. We'll
Let's
come up
do
with
an
something
agility
to talk about.
test.
Yeah, okay, that's
A
gonna
blind
happen.
agility test.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Close your eyes
You-
and fall down the stairs.
So you want to see which guy dies first? Okay, I'll be the judge.
Don't forget, we got 5 shows left, everybody. 5 shows left. If you still have time, go subscribe to us if you haven't seen our show before.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to us on Rumble. By the way, Drunk with Facts will be on Rumble as well. So
Drunk with facts.
kind of excited about that.
I'm excited about
What's in
it.
my packer?
It's only gonna be an hour show though.
Ooh,
It's not gonna be an hour and a half.
bullshit.
It's only an hour,
It's only an hour, and
fudge.
then we'll have that deep content.
right after like this.
Yeah,
the extra
behind the
special
scenes
episode
bullshit.
afterwards.
Where
Watch everybody lose.
Where
it.
they fall down the stairs and see who
Yeah,
It's an agility
your
slash
blindfolded
durability
agility
contest.
test.
By the way, we still have some coffee table T-shirts. So if anybody wants a T-shirt, hit us up
Before they're gone.
before they're gone
They're
and
gonna
before
be
the show's
worth
gone.
Yeah, CTC and those. We have those too, right?
Yeah.
I think we have some of those left. Yep.
Got some of these left. So
What are you doing?
Jack's just talking to himself.
Shut up.
He's good.
Nostalgic. I said nostalgic.
Nostalgia.
Oh,
Get your
Jack, you gonna
seat.
cry?
Get your piece of CTC.
Probably
Probably.
for one reason or another. I'm sure. If I
Hold
think
on.
hard
You want
enough.
to wear De Niro's
Oh my
boobs?
God.
Yeah, right. There you
I've
go.
got my own boobies.
He's got his own.
I've got my own boobies.
All right, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you guys next Thursday.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Hey, Patrick.
See ya.